Hey guys, what's up? Shin05T5 here, back with another drawing video. Today's video is going to be on Black Cat from Spider-Man, and this video was requested by, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, Muhittin, M-U-H-I-T-T-I-N, and then last name is R-E-Y-I-Z. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I would butcher the hell out of it. So, but thank you very much for the request. I know you've been waiting for this one. So, yeah, we're going to be drawing Black Cat from Spider-Man. This one shouldn't be too bad. And, not much else to say, but remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. That really helps me out. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. So get your pencils ready, and let's jump in. Alright, so to start off drawing Black Cat here, what we're going to do is start with a nice simple circle. And we're going to keep it very light. This is just a gesture. We're just going to kind of map out where everything's going to be. So we're going to get a circle for her head, be right about here. And then her body just kind of goes down like kind of this way. But what you can do is draw another circle for where her like upper body, chest is going to be. And then you could draw like this kind of big oval going this way. This is going to be like where her waist is. And then you're going to get a nice big oval here for a leg. Another one there. This leg will be out and then kind of down like this. And then she'll have like her shoulder here and one kind of back here. This hand's going to go down and over. So the hand's going to be about here with the arm. And then this arm's just going to go down and then over. So we're going to get like the hand right about here. Kind of the forearm and then the rest of the arm right about there. But that's pretty much it we need for the gesture. Oh, and we could also gesture in the building. It's pretty much a line going up. We're going to have a line going down the middle right about there, and then going down right about here. So that's pretty much it for the gesture. So let's jump into some detail here, and we'll start in with her face. So if you want to, you can draw the crosshairs. They'd be something like this. Something like that. And what I'm going to start out with is doing her head shape. So I'm going to start right here, and what we're going to do is draw kind of like a little curve line curving into the head here, like this, and then we're going to go out, kind of curve in till we get about here for her chin, and then I'll go up, and then kind of over like that, and then here it's just going to go up, and then we're just going to get our head shape here. Like that. So we got a nice basic kind of 3/4 head view. Now that we've got that in, we can draw on her nose. So her nose is going to start right about here. Should be a curved line going down and then over like that. And then we're going to get another little curved line right there. Then we could gesture in her eyes. She's going to have an eye here and an eye right here like that. And we could just draw on her eyes. How about that? So we'll start right here and draw a nice curved line going across like this. And it's going to curve down and over like that. And now what you want to do is draw another line that kind of hugs this line very closely. It's going to go into a spike and then curve down. And then you could shade all that in. Like that. And then simply you're going to get a nice little like half circle there. And then we'll get a nice little dot in the middle, like that. There's one eye. And then the second eye is pretty much the same thing. It's going to be this curved line like this. It's going to go down and over like that. Then we're going to get that half circle for the pupil. And now here we're going to go out. And the spike's going to go kind of past like her face line here. And that is perfectly fine. And then just darken all that in. And then we're going to get a nice little dot for her eye there. And that's pretty much it for her eyes. Nothing too complicated. Or if you want to, you could also do like her eyelid, or her eyelid, which would be a line going up. And then curve in like that. And then kind of same thing over here. Like that. Little detail. You don't have to, but because the mask is going to kind of cover it up. So the mask is actually going to be this kind of V shape that goes off the nose. So we're going to curve it down here like this, and then start right about here, and then curve it down like that. And then here it's going to go up, kind of go into like a little spike here before going all the way up. Stop about there, then it's going to curve down, and then in like this, and then out, and then over, like that. And now what we're going to do is on the inside here, we're just going to kind of hug this shape fairly closely. Like that. Kind of same thing over here, but on this one, when you reach the headline, you're just going to do a little bump. So here, and then kind of here's a little bump. And then what you're going to want to do is shade all this in. So I'll just do that real quick. Like so. And there we go. We got our Mastodon. And now all we need to do is her mouth here. And her mouth's not too bad. What you're going to do is start right about here in this area. And what you're going to do is draw a nice curved line curving up like this. And then a line kind of going straight across. And it's going to curve up like that. So that's like her teeth. And then for her lips, you basically just draw a curved line kind of hugging this line, and it's going to curve in like that. And then a line going out. And it's going to be a little bit thicker down at the bottom, so you go out a little bit more, and then curve it in. So there's her mouth. And now that we got that down, we can kind of gesture in her hair. So her hairline is going to be right about here. And then she's basic, and I'm going to just gesture this in real quick. And we'll do the hair kind of last, because like her whole body is kind of in front of the rest. So it's basically going to start kind of here, kind of go out, go into one piece, kind of go down. And then it'll be like this big piece that kind of swoops down. Then we'll get like a kind of curve line that goes up here, and then kind of curves in, like that. And then this piece will kind of go out, and then kind of connect into the hair here. Then we get a connecting piece kind of right there. But again, keep this very light. We're going to do this at the very end because like her whole body's kind of in front of it. So we're going to put a rain check on that. Now we'll draw in her body. So we'll just start in with her neck. And her neck will just kind of be two parallel lines going down here like this. And we're going to stop right about here and draw a connecting line. And then we're going to start a little bit above that connecting line and go down and across like this, because she's wearing kind of like a collar, choker, or whatever it's called. And then has a nice little oval right here, like that. And now that we got the neck done, I'll zoom in a little bit more. That should be good. So now that we got the neck done, we can actually like refine her body shape. So her body shape, so she's gonna have like a shoulder right about here. It's kind of gonna be up, so it'll kind of go out, kind of go in like this, and you're gonna get kind of like an hourglass type figure. So this will go out, we'll kind of have a curve for where her bust is, then her like midsection would be right about here. And now when you get to about here, what you're gonna want to do is curve the line like this, and then kind of go down into like the leg here, like that. So there should be kind of a little bit of a sharp curve. And then here, it'll just kind of go up, like that. And we'll get like a curve line right here. And then this would go into her other leg, about here. Then we get kind of like our calf muscle, which would be just a curve line curving down like that. And you just get a nice big kind of round line that goes out. And then over and in like that. And again, none of this is like final. I'm just kind of drawing in the shapes that we need. I'll refine it later on. But that's pretty good on what we need for right now. So what we're going to do is work on her chest right here, and then kind of work into her like her arm, and then go into the rest of her body. So we'll draw on her chest first. So you can start right here by drawing 2 circles like that. And now what we're going to do here is just kind of draw like this C shape like that, and it's going to follow the circle. And then here we're going to go out, kind of follow the C shape, and it's going to kind of curve up and then in like that. And now here what you're going to do is you're going to get basically a curved line that goes up like this, and then like a little triangle that goes down right here. And then here you'll get a little curved line that goes up and then kind of into that line like that. Whoop. So you should have shapes that look like this. And then off this shape, we're going to get kind of like a fur coat looking thing. So to draw that in, it's actually pretty simple. All you do is kind of go off here and just kind of draw kind of like jaggedy, spiky lines like this. There's no like real exact way to do it. As long as you're kind of going off into spikes, trying to make it look like fur, something like that would work. And then on here, you'd go up, and then you can just kind of do like little curve line that go up and in like this. Like that. And then same thing on this side. So the outside would be these kind of like spiky, jaggedy lines. Try to make it look like fur, and as it goes up, you're going to draw little curve lines going in. Like that. Very simple. And you can erase any kind of overlap you might have here. And same thing over here. Like that. And let's also add the little like zipper thing she has. It's simply just a circle with a slightly smaller circle in the middle and be at the very end here. Like that. And actually we could just go into her body. Well, let's go into her arm first, and then we can go into like her body shape. So her arm, it's actually very simple. It's pretty much going to be like this oval that goes out here like this, and then another one that goes out right about here like that. But what we're gonna start with doing is her hand, and then we'll finish off the arm as we go up. So her hand's actually not too bad. It's kind of like a shape like this. I don't know how to describe it, but it looks something like that. And what you're going to do is you're going to get kind of like one finger here, one, and then one kind of back there. But to draw on these fingers, you're going to start right about here and draw a nice little curve line like that. Then it's going to curve up and then over like that, so you get a nice long claw looking shape. And then from here, you're going to get a curve line that curves down and over like this. It's going to straighten out right about here and curve up. And then it's going to go into another spike here like this. And then before we finish this one off, we're going to go into the rest of the fingers, and they're simply, it's just a curve line going up. And then you get that spike that curves in and over like that. So you get one. You're going to get two like that. And then the third one's going to be right about there. And since we got that down, we could connect it in with this now. So this line's going to curve up, kind of go down, straighten out about here, and then go up again like that. And I'll erase any overlap we have here and redraw it in so it's nice and clear. Because his hand's a little tricky. But she has those like super sharp like claw gloves. Because she's obviously a cat. Like that, and then we're going to get the spike there. But you should have a shape that looks something like that for the hand. And now here, what we're going to do is basically just hug this shape, but just kind of connect it in. So what we're going to do here is draw a nice little curve line that curves up, kind of goes out a little bit. Going to have like a little bit of a dip when you get to like the elbow here. Then it's going to curve out, and then up. And then here, kind of the same thing. It's going to go out, kind of straighten out where the elbow is, and then go up. Like that. You can erase this middle part here. And then you could draw like the edge of her glove here like that. Oh, none of that was on camera. So we're going to go up here like this and curve up. And then same thing here, curve up. Just kind of following those ovals that we have, just connecting them. And then we get a curve line right there for the glove. And now here for her chest, we could actually make her rib cage come out a little bit more. So you can start with a nice little curve line like this going out as it goes down into this like hip part. Then from this hip part, it can go over and down like this. And then it'll, very similar to what we did right here, we're going to do that again. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Right here, and it's going to curve in and then kind of go out, and we're going to stop at this line here. And then same thing here, kind of going to curve in when you get to the knee, and then just slightly curve out, like that. And now looking at this, this part should go out a little bit further. So I'm going to just draw that in, kind of like that. Then we'll get a nice little curve line right here and stop it about there. And now we can kind of go into this leg. So I'm going to start right here, and this line's pretty good. I'm just going to straighten it out a little bit more, like that. Then we're going to get that nice curve line like this. And then we'll start right about here and get that curve line that goes out. Straighten out where the knee is for a little bit before going down like that. And now here, you get like a nice little curve line like this, and then a line connecting it in there like that. And then just to kind of finish off like this jacket part, there'd be a line that goes down here and then kind of into like a V around the waist, like that. And you could erase this part as well and just kind of clean it up a little bit. Very simple. And now we can get the other hand. Another hand's slightly easier. So it's going to be right about here. So we're going to have kind of like this oval going up like that. And now the hand here, it's going to be kind of like this shape, like that. But what we're going to do is start off with the hand here. So we're going to start right here and draw a curve line going across like that. And then we're going to go up and then over like this. And then we're going to go into like a spike here, about here, and then go in like this. This is going to be the thumb. And now we can kind of go straight into the index finger. So start off right about here. And we're just going to draw a curve line going up, kind of into a spike here, and then over like that. And then this line will go in. And now here what we'll have is a little bump, a line going down here, another line going across and down, and then one more that just kind of goes into the arm here. And then here you just see one little spike for that finger. And then right here you're going to get a nice curve line that goes up like this. And then this line will just kind of curve down and connect into there like that. And I'll erase kind of this section so you get a nice clear picture of it. So there's that hand. And now we just have to draw in her hair. Well, actually before we draw in hair, let's just get this building part done. All you simply have to do is just draw a straight line going down here, and a line going down here, and a line going down here where they meet in the middle. And I added like a little bit more detail where I just added 2 parallel lines like this. And then they go down here like that. And then I erase this little in-between part right there. Very simple. And now that we're finally zoomed out, I'll actually zoom a little bit more in. We could finally draw in her hair. So her hair, we're going to start kind of right here and just draw a curve line going up. And then down. It's going to kind of curve in like that. And now we'll start here and draw a curve line going down and into a spike here. I'll make it go into another spike and then curve up like that. I'll curve down and then kind of curve in like this and go over. And you don't have to be like exact, like follow every line I'm drawing exactly. You can kind of do whatever you want with the hair. It's just kind of blowing in the wind. She has like very long white hair. And then this line will curve up, kind of go over, have like a little bump to it before going down and in like that. And you could erase this part too. This will make it look a lot better once this line's gone. Like that. We'll zoom out a little bit more. And then we'll get a nice little curve line that curves over like this. And we'll get the headline. And then this line will start here, and we'll just go into a nice long kind of spike like this, and it's going to curve up and in right about there. This line's pretty good. Oh, as I break my pencil. This line's pretty good. It'll go up and over like that. And then here we'll get a line curving down into a spike here. Then it'll curve over, kind of out like this. And we'll get a line here kind of curving down into a spike like that. And then on the center of this line you could actually draw a line going in like this, and you do the same thing on here like that to show a couple bangs. But that is pretty much how you draw a black cat from Spider-Man. Yeah, I wouldn't say this one's too terribly difficult. I definitely say look at a reference. I did. If you just Google black cat, you should probably find the picture I used. But yeah, so here is the drawing that we just did. I will put this up along with the inked version I did beforehand, so you can see a slightly like cleaner, like a slightly cleaner version. Come on, stay up. There we go. It's gonna fall. Okay, I'll use my hand. So, there you have it. So that's how you draw a black cat from Spider-Man. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you again. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it. MUHITTINREYIZ for the request. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And if you guys have requests, just leave them in the comment section below. And I will see you next Sunday for another drawing video. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.